Our crises are real. People are struggling. The clock is ticking. And all we get from our executive is smoke and mirror politics and an 8-month campaign commercial run from the 6th floor of the county office building, in which again and again she is shamelessly taking credit for the work of others. This administration not only lacks vision and focus, but also credibility. The good citizens of Broome County deserve better. Our families and friends deserve better. Our counties, farmers, and business owners of today, as well as the innovators of tomorrow, deserve better. And that's why I've invited you here today, to share a compelling and clear alternatives to gimmicks and opportunism with real solutions and proven trusted leadership. My plan for prosperity takes a common sense approach in which I provide the vision, focused determination, and policy decisions needed to encourage and sustain growth in our communities. It will do so without making government bigger and without increasing taxes unnecessarily. It will do so by tapping the incredible power of partnerships and by empowering all of you, the young professionals, the labor leaders, farmers, and small business owners, to help advance our common goals of prosperity, health, and security for all. My plan includes 4 key themes, and one of the first things I will do as county executive is to work with the legislature and local officials to establish the Accelerate Our Prosperity Fund. We cannot slow walk ourselves to prosperity. If we truly are serious about job creation, then we need to establish a dedicated fund to invest in the future growth of our economy. We can immediately, right now, create a fund of up to $2 million annually with no new taxes, simply by rethinking how we use our sales tax revenue. Let me make it very clear. There will be no new taxes, and this will come entirely from the county's share of the sales tax revenue. See, the towns, villages, and city had their shares reduced in 2010 to plug a major hole in the county budget. They have made a great sacrifice the last few years, and as county executive, I will return that favor by creating this dedicated fund so we can invest in strategic priorities that benefit all the residents in our rural communities and urban centers. The Accelerate Our Prosperity Fund will support our local entrepreneurs, farmers, and our innovative partnerships with Binghamton University and Broome Community College. We will use this fund as a leverage to secure major federal and state grants, bringing back millions of our tax dollars to reinvest here in job-creating projects. Last year, of 10 regions across New York State, the Southern Tier region came in last place in the governor's economic competition. That's unacceptable, and I know many leaders share that sentiment. It's not because of lack of our assets, our strengths, our leadership. It was because of lack of vision and focus. That will not happen again under my watch. This dedicated fund will send a clear message that Broome County is finally serious about and focused on its economic future. My second goal will be to move the county towards true energy independence. To do this, we must work with our university partners and private sector leaders across the Southern Tier to rekindle our area's rich spirit of innovation by creating the new energy industries and technologies of tomorrow. Our strengths here in Broome and the Southern Tier rival any region in the nation. That's true. As BU President Harvey Stanger announced during the opening of the BU Technology Center, amazing discoveries in solar, biomass, and battery storage have already been made by BU and its research partners. It's happening right now. So my plan is to encourage business to develop around these innovations. I will support the development of the BU's High-Tech Incubator Project, a project that was initiated years before this county executive took office. I will advocate for transforming the Charles Street Business Park into the Energy Futures Business Park to ensure we have a final home for these new and emerging energy companies. See, because we cannot afford to invest our public dollars in incubating these new technologies only to see them shipped out of the area or worse, the country. So know that I will work with our state and regional partners to put safeguards in place to guarantee that the millions of public dollars we are investing in our public research centers generate new private companies and good paying jobs right here in Broome County. My third goal will be to support our local farmers. In the face of challenging and bureaucratic federal and state policy, our small family farms labor and struggle with a fierce spirit of independence and a deep love of the land. As county executive, I won't be able to solve all these problems, but I do recognize that our farmers struggle, and I do know that they love what they do. So as county executive, I will be an advocate, a partner, and a trusted ally that genuinely recognizes, respects, and builds on our county's long agricultural traditions. I will make it my job to broaden growth opportunities for rural farmers by helping to open new markets in biofuels and value-added products. If we invest in proven strategies and in the needs recently identified by our agricultural advocates, we can build Broome's reputation as an industrial center for biofuel production and the food hub for the entire southern tier. These are real goals that capitalize on our strategic location, less than 300 miles from some of our nation's largest metropolitan markets. These are real solutions that come from my experiences over the last few years, serving as a member of the Energy Work Group on the Southern Tier Regional Economic Development Council, and working with great collaborations like the Food and Health Network of Central New York and agricultural think tanks like CAVE. To turn us into a center for biofuel production, I will work to attract new businesses and private investment that will increase demand for local feedstock and products. I will dedicate a portion of the Accelerate Our Prosperity Fund for startup grants and loans to family farms to help with upfront capital needs required to transition to these new growth opportunities. And I will explore solar farms, which will give family farms a safer, more sustainable choice when it comes to dealing with energy companies. To establish our reputation as the food hub for the entire southern tier, I will work with the private sector to build the infrastructure our regional farmers need to create value-added products and expand into new markets. By attracting investments in processing capacity for both clean renewable fuels and healthy foods, we will not only benefit our farmers, but we will also create many new industrial jobs for our residents. My fourth and final goal to be discussed here today is to create permanent jobs with family supporting wages right here in Broome County. Each of the goals I've already presented and supports that goal, but we can do more. Over the past few years, I've led the charge in Broome County to create jobs in the home energy improvement sector. Over the last 2 years, I've worked with a range of wonderful partners to secure $500,000 to help residents reduce their NYSEG bills while also making their homes healthier and more energy efficient. In fact, we are leading the state in this effort right now, the southern tier, because of this work. And I successfully fought to make energy efficiency one of the top 5 priorities in the southern tier's regional economic development plan. I'm proud of that. It's something we can build on. But even though I just played a lead role in the effort, it could not have been done without the tremendous and incredible work of many local and regional partners. Our teamwork, our focus, and our determination over the last couple of years are paying dividends. We are seeing job growth in the energy efficiency sector, creating new career opportunities for our residents, and many homeowners are experiencing major savings on their utility bills. When elected county executive, I will continue to build on these early successes. Over 5 years, my goal is to help 5,000 homeowners, nonprofits, and small businesses reduce their utility bills by an average of 30%, and in the process create more than 200 new local jobs in this industry. It can be done with vision, leadership, and focus. My plan for prosperity provides residents a clear choice, a compelling alternative to the current administration. Unlike my opponent's campaign gimmicks and shameless opportunism, my economic development plan offers real solutions and is based on a track record of success. It is a focused and practical vision that is consistent with regional priorities, and it's a proven approach that creates jobs and generates prosperity for all. My plan celebrates our rich traditions while protecting our natural assets, our quality of life, and the long-term health, security, and well-being of all residents. But the plan is more than just initiatives and policy reforms. It also demonstrates our values, my values. And that's why I've asked each of you, young professionals, farmers, labor leaders, small business owners, to join me here today. I believe in family supporting wages for all workers. I believe in supporting local labor, but even more, local union labor, as they provide the highest quality work that safeguards the public from harm. I believe in a diverse workforce and supporting minority and women-owned businesses. I believe in workforce training opportunities for those who need it most, for the unemployed, for at-risk youth, and for the recently incarcerated. I believe in buy local campaigns and in supporting our locally owned independent businesses. I believe in celebrating our youth and young professionals as they bring creativity and vitality to our community. I believe in protecting our farmland and respecting our farming communities. Finally, I believe that government must encourage private enterprise by being efficient, competent, accessible, responsible, and professional. And I will always demonstrate service with integrity and excellence. These are the values that inform my prosperity plan, and they will always guide my decisions as county executive. So I want to thank you for coming here today and for your strong commitment to and continued investments in this special place we all call home. Thank you for coming.